morning, everyone, and thank you for coming over to our channel. So I wanted to share something with you that happened to me about a month ago, and something that followed it up about less than 24 hours ago. Actually, about a month ago, my kids and I, we closed on our very first house as just the kids and I. And we previously owned a home when I was married before, but as you know, I'm one mom, 2 girls, 2 boys, 8 in all, so there is no dad. And we went through a long transition process, and I'll probably share about that a little at some other time. But anyway, about a month ago, probably about 4 months ago, one of my coworkers was saying to me, why don't you own a home? You could really own a home. And I really never thought about it. I was comfortable where I was. It was me. It was my children. The Lord was with us. And we were doing extremely, extremely well. I mean, we had struggled, and He had seen us through so many tough times. But that seed had been planted in my mind. And so what I began to do is just do my research. I just happened to go by a financial institution on my way home one day from work on a whim. And they were like, oh, yeah, you qualify for X amount, and we can work with you if you want to work with us. Now, you have to understand, after being single with kids for so long, and you're just so used to struggling, and as you're working the process, you don't always see what happens through the process, but you know you're working it, you're doing your budget, you're couponing, you're saving your money, and you're able to do a lot of things that you really are not mindful of and cognizant of, but other people begin to see it. And so she said, oh yeah, we can work with you if you want to work with us. So after I did all that and I got my paperwork and my approval, I actually went to a realtor. It was somebody that was referred to me from, my sister had referred me to this particular gentleman, and he had sold her house. And we sat down and we met and we talked, and we found out that we both share faith in the Lord, and we just prayed even at that time when we sat down for our very first meeting and said, hey, whatever God wants for us is for you and your family. I'm going to be in agreement with that, and let's start looking. So we started to look, and we looked at several properties. So to make a long story short, my kids and I found I actually found the house. I didn't tell my kids. I was saving it as a surprise for them, because they had always been praying for their house. And we had been praying since my son was about 2 years old for our husband. We haven't found our husband yet, but we did find a house. So I planned to make it a surprise for them. I was going to bring them to the house the day that I closed and say, surprise, here's your house. And we really did that. And it was really good for my children. Now, my older 2 children, who are grown, knew about it. So they helped me keep the secret. Anyway, we closed on our house April 28th. We closed on our house April 28th. And so about 2 weeks ago, my sister said, well, when are you having a housewarming? I said, I'm not having a housewarming. I got a house full of stuff. What's a housewarming? She said, no, you're having a housewarming. So she planned this dynamic event. And I just wanted to share with you and show you guys some of the things that we were blessed with. My kids and I had things. I'm a couponer. Like I said, I go to thrift stores. I upcycle. And I've been able to turn my houses into homes with the things that we have acquired. But last night, a lot of my church family and some of my coworkers came together, and they just decided to bless the kids and I. And I wanted to show you some of the things that they brought over to us, and that we'll be able to incorporate into our home. So I just want you to be able to see some of these things. They're beautiful, and what we were able to get is really exciting for me. So I'm going to turn my camera around and let you see some of the things that we have. As soon as I can figure out how to turn my camera around. Well, my camera doesn't seem to want to turn around. That's okay. I'm going to turn the camera around. And I'll just show you some of the things that I got, which are amazing, amazing, amazing gifts. I mean, I told people when they were here with us, I said, gifts are unimportant to me. People are important to me. My love language is quality time, and I was just thankful that people came over and spent a couple hours with me. But look at all the amazing things. I love organization, and somebody brought me a basket, and inside the basket there's a I told my friend, I said, oh my goodness, you made Jesus. And so here's some kitchen towels and things that we'll be able to use shaped like Jesus. Here's a notepad for me to be able to write out some of my lists. This is my to-do list. Then I've got some Calphalon things for the kitchen that I'll be able to use. Coming over this way a little bit more. I love smell goods. I love my house to smell amazing. And so I got quite a few candles. Now this right here is a really amazing gift that, let me see if I can, oh there it is. One of my friends, her name is Miss Amanda, came over and picked up my children for this secret project that they were doing. She didn't tell me what they were doing. But what it turned out to be is she picked them up 2 days in a row, and they put their handprints in this plaster cast, I would assume is what it is. But they made stepping stones for our garden. Now, we don't have our garden up yet, but we will soon have our garden up, and those stepping stones for the kids will actually go into our garden. If we keep going around, there was a beautiful, beautiful cutlery set that we needed. It's 45 pieces. It's so pretty. I love the design on it. Then we got one of those Scentsy type things. It's the Walmart brand, but it's really amazing. Another good friend of mine brought us some knives. Now I can really cut some stuff up. And I picked out a different one, and he went to the store and he said, no, that's not the best set, so I'm going to get this one over here. Had another lovely friend come over, and from her garden she picked me some flowers and some, these are my favorite flowers. I think they're called hydrangeas. They're really, really beautiful. But this was a more amazing gift that she got for us. Inside of this little box, which was packaged with a cute little bow, she bought me some little bulbs that I can plant in my garden. The kids and I have a container garden, and this year we're doing peppers and tomatoes. But she bought us some onion bulbs, and I was like, oh my God, did she really bring that? And she really did, and there's some smell good, some sweet mama stuff in there. And then back here, another one of my close friends brought us a fire extinguisher for the kitchen, which we did not have. So that's a great addition. And my chef friend brought over some knives, and he actually brought me this, that big saute pan, which I didn't have one. I have a small one, but it is not nearly as big as what I need for the amount of cooking that I do in this house. Also, another one of my lovely friends brought me this mini colander. It is amazingly cute. Oh my gosh. I have two big ones, and one is white and one is silver, and she bought me a red one. Red is my favorite color. There's a lot of red touches in my kitchen. And then another friend of mine and her husband brought me this 5-piece porcelain multi-server set, and I just love to host and entertain and have people over to the house. And this house is here for people to be able to come to and just enjoy. We had a host of gift cards and different things. I'm going to actually use some of the gift cards to buy a wing chair so that I can put it in my prayer space. So that is a big project we're going to be working on probably sometime this evening. And then with another few of the gift cards, we didn't have any blinds in the house. We actually have paper blinds, but I was able to go this morning and pick up some blinds that we needed for the house. So those, I just wanted to show you guys some of the lovely, lovely things that we got. I'm so overwhelmed. There's some picture frames back there from another coworker. I'm extremely overwhelmed at the generosity of people. Like I said before, I absolutely love people. They make my heart happy. And I'm just really, really thankful for what the Lord has done for us. When you think about a single mom who's just not sure what life is going to be like. She's been with someone most of her life since I was 15 years old. I was with that particular individual, and at 33 to find out you're no longer that he's no longer there, and it's just us. The Lord has really, really blessed us. He's kept us, and I'm thankful for that. And He is taking us to new levels and different places, and I'm really thankful. So I just want to say to all the single moms out there, you're gonna make it. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. All we need is wherewithal. All we need is strength and energy to keep it going. You know I like to multitask, so this morning I've already been to Walmart. The lawn guy's been here. He's been paid. I got a load of laundry going. My son helped me get a new camera up for the videos. We've been doing it all this morning. I'm getting ready to tackle some hair because we have a dance recital this afternoon. We also have church social tonight. So, we're doing it. We're doing it all. We're doing all the things that we should be doing at this point in our life. So I just want to encourage you guys, keep the faith. The Lord's going to do all that He has said He's going to do. And hey, listen, if He did it for me, He can do it for you. He's not a respecter of persons. So I just wanted to thank you for stopping by our channel. We love you. Come by and see us again. Bye.